Whatever.
That's a crazy reaction.
Almost 100 art industry figures have criticized 4 different museum plans to postpone exhibits featuring an artist's paintings of the KKK. But if you want to see portraits of Klansmen, you can always search Jost on Ancestry.com. Okay, well, whatever.
All right. You guys are laughing too much at that.
It was reported the inmate who attacked Derek Chauvin, the police officer who killed George Floyd, stabbed Chauvin 22 times, but Chauvin still wouldn't stop choking him. All right.
It was reported that after Morgan Wallen lost his recording contract when he was caught on video using the N-word, sales for his albums rose over 1,000%. Proving my long-held theory that if NBC would just let me say it, the ratings will go up. A new law has been passed in California requiring companies to have more diversity in their board of directors, which is how I forced my way onto the board of BET. BET. There's going to be some changes around here. A fisherman in Texas set a new world record after he caught a 280-pound alligator garfish. And like everything caught in Texas, it was immediately bussed to New York City. Next Thursday is Leap Day, which means we got to wait till Friday for it to finally be over. Insiders are saying that producers for the Broadway hit Hamilton are planning to reopen the show on July 4th. Hopefully with some goddamn white actors this time. According to new research, men with deeper voices are more likely to cheat on their partners. But you can't believe scientists, baby.
Is that voice blackface?
The Latin American wife of Pennsylvania's lieutenant governor claims that she was called a racist slur while at the grocery store. It was the worst case of racism at the grocery store since every jar of Newman's Own salsa.
K-pop star Lisa is being criticized for her Met Gala outfit that appeared to feature images of Rosa Parks on the crotch. But at least they put her in the front. Am I right, guys? This week marks the 50th anniversary of the end of the war in Vietnam. Also turning 50, a lot of half-white Vietnamese kids.
We're on a roll.
A New York City police officer was suspended after he used his loudspeaker to yell Trump 2020. According to NYPD guidelines, cops can only whisper Trump 2020 as they choke someone out. I thought that was a fun one. The U.S. has announced a new series of $50 coins featuring superheroes like Batman and Superman. So better luck next time, Tubman.
Yeah.
When's the show? Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
King Charles will visit Kenya next week, where he is expected to acknowledge Britain's role in the slave trade and unfortunately attempt to return Meghan. I just report the news, guys.
I'm glad I didn't tell it.
In her new book, Liz Cheney claims that one Republican called Donald Trump Orange Jesus. But it's like you always say, Colin, there's only one Jesus and he's white. You know how you always say that?
Yeah, I always say that. I was in confidence.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is testing a new dipping sauce called Sweet Hot Capital City Mambo Sauce. Coincidentally, Sweet Hot Capital City Mambo Sauce is also what Jost calls rap music. A new report shows that the number of black men attending historically black colleges and universities has hit a historic low of 26%. Sadly, historically black colleges are lacking one key resource: white girls. I knew you wouldn't like it.
Now just imagine if I told it.
Well, you wrote it.
Two British museums announced that they will return gold and silver artifacts that were looted 150 years ago from Ghana. Unfortunately, there's still nothing they can do about the people looted from Ghana.
A writer for the 1990 show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is now saying that it was a mistake to cast a black actor as the Black Ranger and an Asian actor as the Yellow Ranger. And he really regrets having a Mexican actor play the Lazy Ranger. And a new report finds that Vermont is the safest state in America for, like, you know, us. New Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has been accused of spreading white supremacist ideas, which is crazy. We're now counting Italians as white? Fans of the Hoi Fang Sriracha hot sauce are complaining that the condiment is not as hot as it used to be. And yet everyone gets upset when I make the same complaint about the cast of Stranger Things.
What's wrong with you, man?
A Christmas photo released by the royal family features a bad Photoshop job where Prince Louis's finger appears to be missing. And this is sweet. Meghan Markle said she has a finger they can use if they need it.
A new study by astronomers finds that the galaxy is not as black as previously thought after it was seen dating a white lady. It was announced that Harrison Ford will return for a fifth Indiana Jones movie. Unfortunately, it's called Indiana Jones and the Tomb of the Jamaican Nurse. I'm sorry. Police in Ohio say that a report of a homeless man sleeping on a bench turned out to be a statue, which was a huge relief because they shot it 15 times. Thousands of black women have sued L'Oreal and Revlon, claiming that their chemical hair straighteners made them infertile. L'Oreal and Revlon have countersued, claiming that maybe it's Maybelline. Yankees legend Whitey Ford died this week at the age of 91. Ford reminds us of a simpler time when you could just name your kid Whitey.
It is dark.
Online critics said the dress Kim Kardashian wore to the Met Gala had such a tight waist that it seemed like it was crushing her organs. But I already watched her organs get crushed by Ray J.
I don't think that's going to make the show.
I think it did. I think someone screamed.
West Virginia has become the first state to ban artificial food dyes, which should make food healthier for the baby you had with your cousin. I'm also worried about this one. Thursday was National Burrito Day, with many places offering free burritos, including the back of this truck. Residents in Rome are upset after a wild boar and her 6 piglets were killed on a playground near the Vatican. But it's like they say, nothing good ever happens on a playground near the Vatican. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. According to a new poll, 57% of New Yorkers agree with Mayor Adams' claim that the migrant crisis could definitely destroy the city. Well, I don't know. In my building, the migrants fix everything. Doctors in China removed more than 120 magnetic beads swallowed by a 5-year-old boy. Wow. Wait till his boss at the factory hears about this.
A new report finds that the average 50-year-old in America is worth over $1 million, while the average 30-year-old is worth more dead than alive.
One of the founders of the Black Lives Matter movement announced that he is supporting Donald Trump for president. And I'm going to assume he announced it during a traffic stop. The Japanese movie Godzilla -1 received a surprise Oscar nomination for visual effects. Also receiving nominations, the Godzilla prequel, Oppenheimer. It tracks. Yep. The second largest Hindu temple in the world has opened in New Jersey. Woo! Hindu leaders believe the temple ended up in New Jersey because it did something terrible in a former life. In a lawsuit against Ye, a former employee claims that Ye compared himself to Hitler minus the gas chambers. And I, for one, am shocked to hear that Ye believes in the Holocaust. Fisher-Price has launched an online museum showcasing its toys over the past 90 years. Or you can see them in person at America's most famous toy museum, the Neverland Ranch.
It was reported that a 117-year-old nun in France has survived coronavirus, and she's actually starting to get insulted that God doesn't want to meet her.
An Indiana woman was arrested after she drove her car into a building because she thought it was a, quote, Israel school. Well, that's why they don't let women drive in the Middle East. You don't like it, or?
A woman, oh, it's getting worse. A woman flying to Detroit said she woke up to a pastor urinating on her, which explains why her dream was about her being baptized. Pope Francis called for a ban on surrogate motherhood, which he says violates the dignity of the woman and the child. Plus, the Catholic Church doesn't want extra kids around while they're trying to quit. I don't know if you saw this. Yesterday, a large section of California's famed Highway 1 collapsed into the ocean. And I hate to agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I think it was Jewish space lasers.
The Treasury Department announced that they will resume efforts to replace Andrew Jackson on a $20 bill with Harriet Tubman. I'm excited to celebrate those Tubman 20s with a few underground rails.
Officials at the Barcelona Zoo revealed that 4 lions at the facility tested positive for coronavirus. Even more shocking, it's because they attended a Hasidic wedding.
The CIA is marking its 75th anniversary by launching a podcast. And because it's the CIA, they're launching it directly into an Afghani wedding. Ye is accusing a Beverly Hills dentist of getting him addicted to nitrous oxide, which caused him extreme mental distress. The dentist apologized, saying he didn't realize he had the tank set to Nazi. He had no idea.
Okay. We're finding the line.
Orthodox Jewish leaders in New York City lashed out at a newly imposed coronavirus restriction in their neighborhoods by setting fires and burning masks. And it's a miracle because the mask burned for 8 nights.
Come on, dude.
That's a good one. Come on. Stop it. A woman testifying in the sex trafficking trial of Ghislaine Maxwell said that Maxwell told her that Jeffrey Epstein needed to have sex about 3 times a day, and if not, he'd kill himself.
It's good. But do you get it?
The Oscar-winning movie Oppenheimer finally premiered yesterday in Japan without warning.
One person shrieked.
A first-class dining menu from the Titanic is being auctioned off for over $80,000. The menu includes duck in a port wine sauce, spring lamb, and bottomless water.
Oh,
it's the Titanic.
Because the Titanic, right?
Sunk. Pope Francis has appointed 2 women to Vatican posts that were previously only held by men. Apparently, God came to him in a dream and told him he could pay women less.
MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell released a 3-hour movie which he claims will 100% show that China and other countries stole the election from Donald Trump. Even worse, Lindell plays the part of Xi Jinping.
New Jersey police recaptured an escaped pig named Albert Einstein. They call him Albert Einstein because compared to people in New Jersey, pigs are geniuses. Oh, man.
Wow.
It was reported that adult model Belle Delphine is making over $1 million a month by selling her used bathwater, which is crazy because it doesn't taste that good. A company in China has released a new artificial intelligence sex doll, and if you want the sex to be really good, set the intelligence to low.
A woman complained online about a date in which a man snuck out of the restaurant and stuck her with the bill after watching her eat 48 oysters. And like you, I was completely on her side until the words 48 oysters.
A social media influencer was arrested for allegedly throwing a tampon at bouncers who were removing her from a club. Well, at least we know why she was acting that way. Should I just go home? I'm gonna go home. A new plant has opened in Iceland, which is designed to remove climate pollution from the atmosphere using the world's largest vacuum. Aw, a new vacuum, just in time for Mother's Day. I don't know why I thought you'd like that.
A new study suggests that men are better than women at using a map, while women are better at sitting silently for the rest of the car ride after you tell them that.
A new report claims that recent stories on the Sports Illustrated website were actually generated by AI, and it's already making delirious mistakes. For instance, it made up something called the WNBA. I know, I don't even know what that stands for. A new report shows that female doctors over the course of their careers make $2 million less than men. Oh, that's just not right. I mean, female doctors?
The U.S. Navy said that it lost a $60 million F-18 fighter jet after it fell off an aircraft carrier into the ocean. Well, thankfully, there's nobody at the bottom of the ocean who could use an airplane. Oh, God.
I liked it, Colin.
A Volvo crashed through the front of a Whole Foods in a Maryland suburb. It was an accident so white that everyone's insurance went down.
March is Women's History Month, which is always nice, except for that one week where it's a huge bitch.
Remember when you cheered for the beginning?
A woman in Slovakia, shut up. A woman in Slovakia helped arrest a man robbing a gas station by performing oral sex on him until police arrived. The woman was able to stall him for that long by being terrible at it.
The U.S. Navy said that for the second week in a row, an F-18 fighter jet fell off an aircraft carrier into the ocean. Well, thankfully, there's nobody at the bottom of the ocean who could use two airplanes. Oh, God.
The former president of the Spanish Soccer Federation is being charged with sexual assault for kissing a female player without her consent after the Women's World Cup. If convicted, she will be allowed one free kicking. That was a nice little word jump. A self-described anti-woke beer company has created a calendar which features, quote, the most beautiful conservative women in America, which is just a polite way of saying flat asses. All right.
And this was a nice story over the holidays. Nearly 20 drivers on the Staten Island Expressway worked together to save a Chihuahua named Bean that had run onto the road. And then the Staten Islanders banded together again to send Bean back to where he came from.
A new report shows that the gender death gap is rising, with men dying an average of 6 years before women, which is, it's actually scientific proof that men are actually dying a little every time we have to listen to your boring-ass stories.
Michael.
A stone vial discovered in Iran contained a red cosmetic that experts say was likely used as lipstick nearly 4,000 years ago by an ancient skank. Isn't that fascinating, Colin?
I'm learning a lot.
A new study of pregnant women finds that vaping does not harm their babies as long as they're very careful shoving the vape up there.
My God.
That's the study that I'm just...
That's a study. That's a real study.
A new startup company is developing a male contraceptive that involves one injection that will prevent pregnancy for 10 years. So get ready for an exciting future of taking the man's word for it. He liked that. A good joke. A new study finds that women benefit from regular exercise at twice the rate of men. But on the other hand, jars.
Disney announced that they'll be making 2 more sequels to Frozen. But by the time they come out, the only thing frozen will be Elsa's eggs. She wants a career.
What? This week's the WNBA Finals were won by the New York Liberty. I'm kidding. Vegas beat them in 4, you phonies. You didn't see that game. Shame on you.
A new study is being conducted to explain why redheads seem to experience pain differently. Because they're all witches?
A new study finds that the top reason more teenage boys are virgins is that they haven't found the right person yet, which suggests a critical nationwide shortage on skanks.
Tesla is reportedly having trouble selling Cybertrucks, partly due to its slogan, Cybertruck. What if Kanye was a car?
At first, this sounds like just another comedy set, but there's actually a pattern behind every joke. The comedian starts with a real news headline and then flips it with a completely unexpected punchline. That's what creates the surprise and gets the audience laughing. Most of these jokes rely on shock value, controversial topics, and clever wordplay instead of simple humor. Some jokes land perfectly because of the timing, while others make the audience hesitate before laughing. That's exactly what dark comedy is designed to do. It makes people laugh while also making them think, did he really just say that? Whether you find it hilarious or too offensive, one thing is certain. This style of comedy takes confidence, quick writing, and perfect delivery to work. So what do you think? Is this genius comedy, or does it cross the line? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy comedy breakdowns and analysis like this, don't forget to subscribe, and share for more.